We are taught from an early age the democratic ideals of fitting in with the group, of cooperation, working together, and of being fair to everyone. Our society teaches us that antisocial behavior, being contentious and aggressive, is not acceptable. We learn in our first days of school that those who act this way will be punished. We hold these high ideals as if they are the norm. We are trained for peace from the beginning. And this can be a problem. For what faces us in the real world is competition and war. The competitive nature of life cannot be denied. We are faced with war on many different levels. Conflict permeates every aspect of life. It is obviously found in the cutthroat world of business and politics. It's also found behind the smiling faces we see in everyday life. In schools, at the workplace, in neighborhoods and families. War in everyday life is subtle, complex and troubling. Often those we think are on our team are silently maneuvering against us, often in subtle, passive-aggressive ways. While the world is peaceful and smiling on the outside, just below the surface it is every man or woman for himself. And this should not be too surprising. For human nature has aggressive impulses that are hard to repress. It's built into our basic survival instinct. As the institutions around us are crumbling, the state, the church, and the family, we can't rely upon them to take care of us like they once did. In an uncaring world, we have to take care of ourselves. Our success in life is determined by how well we deal with conflict. We don't need lofty impossible ideals to try and live up to. What we need is practical knowledge on how to deal with the conflict and competition we will encounter in our daily lives. This is not to be more aggressive in getting what we want, but to channel our aggression into rational and intelligent strategy. As the great military strategist Sun Tzu said, "The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. To fight and conquer in all our battles is not supreme excellence. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance, without fighting." We must learn to understand which fights we can avoid, and which are inevitable. He will win who knows when to fight, and when not to fight. We need to become the strategic warrior who is emotionally balanced. Who can control and channel his emotions. Never striking out of anger, which will give your enemy the advantage and strengthen his resolve. Never allowing your temper to control your actions in an emotional moment, leading to poor choices you later regret. Instead using rational intelligence, the art of indirection and psychological maneuvering when forced to fight. Setting his mind ahead toward his long-term goals. The strategic warrior devises a plan, laying out how he will use his resources and skills to reach them. Strategy is the art of getting results. If you desire anything, you must be willing and able to fight for it. Understand there will always be those who are more overtly aggressive than we are. They will use devious underhanded means to get what they want. We need to become strategic warriors to defend ourselves against such people or groups, and win our battles without using force or violence. Thus becoming a strategic warrior will make your life more peaceful and productive. Your success in life is directly related to your ability to deal with conflict. Applying the knowledge of the strategic warrior, you will learn to overcome obstacles and solve problems, making your life better in every way.